Hi, I'm Dan McManus, CEO of Evisys. We are a 24-year-old SaaS company that builds ERP software for service and specialty retailers in North America. We help the businesses that we work with streamline and automate their day-to-day procedures. So Lou is our cloud offering, and it allows anyone in these businesses to just go to a web browser or a mobile app and just log in and start their day.
Hi, my name's Steve Hawkins. I'm the CTO of Evisys. With our previous environment, we had no access to the database. Backups took a long time to run. At most, our reporting was 24 hours out of step with the production database. But when we scaled in a way that increased the database resources, but it also increased everything else. So we were spending on AWS resources that we didn't use fully. We moved to Mendix Private Cloud on AWS with EPI-USE providing managed services.
We'd been talking to EPI-USE for years, so it took a couple years of discussions before we were ready to move forward. And when we did, we went full force. We checked references, by the way, as before we took the step and signed the contract with EPI-USE. And the word that we heard from their existing clients was proactive. So to find someone that was proactive was refreshing to hear. And not only did we hear it, we saw it.
They explained to us in practice the qualities that the new service would have, such as it would auto scale. We expressed to them our desire to be able to get access to a read-only copy of our database. So they came back with a configuration that involved using Amazon Aurora RDS with a read replica. And that read replica would just be really milliseconds behind production. We executed the cutover for our production environment over the course of about 2.5 months. And they were with us the whole way. We used to take full backups before. They would take about 3 hours. But the RDS product has this snapshot feature, which allows us to take a backup in a matter of just minutes. It's about 75% faster to deploy now compared to the past. And we release every 2 weeks new software. We've gone from about 1,200 to about 2,400 concurrent users in the system during the peak period of a given day. We did that with basically the same spend on AWS as we had before. We have headroom to basically 3x the amount of load on our application on the front end. We've seen an improvement there, in some cases 30-40% better in terms of a round trip latency. And our uptime is continuing to be excellent.
EPI-USE is omnipresent. They're in our inbox. They're on the monthly call doing an executive summary. They're in emergency situations in the rare instances where they exist. And so we just really couldn't have asked for a better partner. We're about 50 employees and we're very, very busy with a multi-year roadmap. And it's just not where we wanted to spend our time with infrastructure. And EPI-USE allows us to focus where we're strong, which is building and selling software.